Welcome back to our channel Pure Tech, where we bring you the most recent and most prominent in cutting-edge innovation. Nowadays, get prepared to be blown absent as we investigate long-term of farming with machines that are really following level. Goressi G8993 DS40. The G8993 DS40 gatherer brings together all the leading highlights of the past models. The unwinding paddle belt, with distinctive statures, contains a predominant passing-on capacity, competent of nourishing the two electronic sorters with 40-level channels, with a plenteous stream of tomatoes 105 cm wide. The presence of two electronic sorters mounted in progression permits the tomato gatherer to function within the nearness of exceptionally tall rates of green tomatoes, indeed without faculty. The primary sorter dispenses with nearly all of the green tomatoes. The following one ousts clods of soil, stones, and finishes the sorting agreeing to the specified color. The G8993's arrangement tomato collectors are the advancement of the effective G89 show, which revolutionized tomato gathering within the 90s. They are right now acknowledged all over the world for their momentous efficiency and unwavering quality, accomplished much appreciated to the consistent advancement and the utilize of tall quality materials and components. Super G150-48. Planned for the collection of expansive surfaces, much obliged to the inside wide collected kim. 150. Permits the collecting of tomatoes moreover sown in bine of stem. 60-70-80. The measurements of the transport belts, the combinate course of action of the weights, and the awesome perceivability of all the working parts permit an hourly gather of 80 tons. Within a valuable width of sim. 150 and with movable leaf dividers at 150, 170 and 190 centimeters. It moreover permits the gathering of tomatoes sown in twofold lines at 60 to 70-80 centimeters. The point of assault with the ground has been decreased to decrease the stack on the soil and to favor buoyancy, making it less demanding to control. The selection of the water-powered lightener, the motorized rollers, the collecting belt with third central belt, the powerfully balanced overbelt, the programmed reed halt, and the modern reinforced outline permit it to function indeed within the most troublesome conditions. The 1 or 2 push circle cover is additionally applicable. Applicable combined with the 32 electronic side tool, it is appropriate for collecting on developed areas in composition. The concurrent collection of 2 lines decreases move times by 50% and permits the machine to continuously work on clean surfaces. Equipped with expanded stature paddles, 12-fold pressure-driven joint, chem wide. 96 does not fear indeed the most elevated hourly generation, transporting over 80 tons/hour. Situated somewhat behind the administrator, it permits idealized perceivability, giving the profundity estimation with regard to the trailer nearby. The speed can be balanced and it is prepared with an autonomous halt. Tobacco harvester RA 832. Tobacco gatherer, quick and viable with single high-capacity transport belts. Collection frameworks with pendulum defoliators for basal and center takes-off and cupped pole defoliators for beat takes-off coordinates on board with programmed collection framework alter. Approximately 3 minutes indeed for combined utilize. Emptying of fallen clears out without the help of fans. 2-speed wheel transmission. Street development most extreme speed 25 km/a. Disentangled water-powered frameworks for a lower upkeep taken at all. Pendulum defoliators for basal and center takes off and cut bar defoliators coordinates on board with programmed collection framework alter. 2 combined utilize. Large capacity single transport belts. Unused expansive capacity holder with falling clears out stacking without the help of fans. 2-speed wheel transmission. Streamlined plant designing for lower support costs. Multirow Eco Weeder. The Multirow Eco Weeder is an inventive rural apparatus outlined to encourage weed control in cultivating operations. Whereas I couldn't discover particular data on an item with that correct title, I can give you with a common thought of what a Multirow Eco Weeder ordinarily alludes to. A Multirow Eco Weeder is regularly a mechanical or manual gadget utilized in farming to evacuate weeds from numerous columns of crops at the same time. It points to diminish the labor and time required for weed administration, whereas minimizing the utilize of chemicals or herbicides. The plan of a Multirow Eco Weeder can shift depending on the particular producer and the sort of crops being developed. Be that as it may, it frequently comprises of an outline or chassis that can be joined to a tractor or physically pushed along the columns. The weeding instrument regularly incorporates pivoting or wavering instruments such as edges, brushes, or fingers that move through the trim columns and evacuate the weeds. The advantage of a Multirow Eco Weeder is its capacity to cover a bigger range proficiently, permitting agriculturists to oversee weeds in different columns at the same time, which can offer assistance spare time and diminish labor costs. Moreover, by lessening or dispensing with the require for chemical weed control strategies, it can contribute to more naturally inviting and maintainable cultivating homes. Pecom BB 500 XL. The Pecom BB 500 XL could be a large capacity bulk trailer outlined for effective transport of different agrarian materials, such as grains, silage, and other commodities. The BB500XL encompasses a huge carrying capacity, regularly around 50 cubic meters, around 1,765 cubic feet, or more, permitting for the transportation of significant volumes of fabric. Development. The trailer is built utilizing vigorous materials to resist overwhelming loads and unforgiving agrarian conditions. It frequently incorporates a solid chassis, strengthened sidewalls, and a solid floor. Stacking and emptying. The trailer is outlined for simple stacking and emptying. It ordinarily highlights a water-powered raised entryway or tailgate that can be opened and closed to encourage productive fabric release. Tipping component. The BB500XL is prepared with a water-powered tipping component that permits the trailer to be tipped and purged at the specified area, making it helpful for emptying the cargo. Suspension and tires. To guarantee steady and smooth transportation, the trailer is prepared with a suspension framework that makes a difference assimilate stuns and vibrations. It too has expansive, strong tires reasonable for both on-road and off-road utilize. Discretionary highlights. Depending on the particular show and arrangement, the Pecom BB500XL may offer extra highlights such as pressure-driven brakes, pressure-driven back legs for solidness amid stacking and emptying, and different customization choices to meet particular client prerequisites. If you don't mind, note of the specifications and highlights may shift based on the particular model year and any discretionary additional items chosen by the client. It's continuously suggested